Welcome to a series of posts called Reflections on My Work, where I do just that. I comment on a recent project or job, and then I show it to you at the end. So if you don't enjoy me talking so much, you probably will enjoy what I show you at the end of this thing. But I know that talking about my demo reel from 2021 is probably not going to be as exciting as talking about next week's post, which is going to be somebody who's trying out for Survivor, who's a PE teacher and wrestling coach. That's going to be more entertaining. This one's more me talking about myself, which is never as fun for me. But I thought it fitting to start with a post like that, just to kind of introduce my work a little bit if you haven't been tuning into it. So Fiat Films, a company I started in 2018. Every year, a filmmaker is supposed to make a demo reel to kind of like show their skills or highlight some projects they've done, and also to celebrate the work they've done. You know, the first one I did in 2019 of 2018's work, retroactively there, it obviously there were some things I was cringing about, right? If it's your first 6 months at something, at a craft where you're pouring yourself into it, it's still not going to feel as good and it's not going to look as good to you as the stuff you're going to do 6 months after that. But the idea, I think, for me was I need to reach a point where I don't keep looking back at half a year's work and being kind of regretful or thinking, dang, I could have done so many things better. I wanted to get good enough to where I could look back and smile at it. And I think, thankfully, I'm at that spot now, where your talent, whoever's standing in front of the camera for an interview, you're able to compose them in a way that's not distracting. It highlights their beauty and draws the viewer to their message, to the subject, rather than distracts and makes them think of everything going on around the shoot. I'm able to do that. My B-roll, I'm finally able to get to a spot where it's pleasing. Like, half the shots I get on a shoot I like, rather than only being able to use like 1/60th of the shots I get on a video shoot. That's exciting, and it's really exciting to be able to highlight missions or people that I believe I want to help the world get to see. I was able to help some missionaries, a religious order in Peru, South America, tell their story. So I got to highlight like 7 people's story about how they found themselves there, to that community in Peru. Helping, people commemorate their wedding days in a beautiful way that they can show their kids like later on. Helping parishes in tougher neighborhoods, without a ton of resources, boast about the mission that still exists there and get excited and try and get their parish excited about what they have to offer to the community, to themselves, for their sanctification and the glory of God. These are all really fun things to do, and I'm blessed to do them. And when you get to put the skids on, put the brakes on, and look back at what you've done, and put all your best clips in one spot, put your best foot forward, I think it would be silly for me to say I'm too busy to stop and do that. And I almost was about to do that. I mean, I made this thing in February, aiming to do it sometime in December, but I'm glad I did it at all. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it keeps you coming back for the next post. And without further ado, my demo reel from 2021. Everything that you see in this can be found in its full version on my website at fiatfilms.com or on my social media like YouTube or Instagram. So feel free to check out the full versions of what you're going to see in snippets here. 2021 Fiat Films demo reel.